Welcome, collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back for another reading, no matter what time of day it is or what day you found this message. I'm super grateful you're here. Okay, guys, let's jump right into the download for this reading. This one was kind of sad, but also some highlights coming through. I was picking up on an energy that is dealing with homelessness right now. And definitely just placing a trigger warning on this. If you're a person that is experiencing homelessness, definitely sending love and light your way and energetic support. This is very challenging, especially this time of year in the state that I live in, where the region is very cold this time of year. So if you're someone that is living out of your car or out of some other resource that is not your home, this can be very challenging in and of itself, and especially if you are navigating in the cold. So definitely try to move towards a shelter or some sort of resource where you can get warm if this is happening for you right now in the state of Michigan, because it's quite cold. But with this download, I was seeing someone who either owned or worked on, believe it or not, a Christmas tree lot. Someone that was selling evergreen trees of some kind, probably for the holidays. And it looked as though they were actually kind of camping out on the lot and living out of their vehicle, or at least sleeping in their vehicle in the meantime. So that's pretty much what I saw here. The person was actively selling the trees and engaged with the work on the lot. So this is why I'm assuming that more than likely this is an energy that owns a lot, or maybe rents a lot, and so they were just utilizing it for a dual purpose, sleeping in their vehicle and then also utilizing the lot to make money off of the trees that they were selling. So I wanted to look a little bit more into this energy. I didn't see too much about it, not necessarily to get specific details on the energy related to this download, but more so to see why this came up in the energy, and maybe some tools, some tips, something here in the cards that can benefit you if you really needed, whomever resonates with this message, just a message of encouragement, and to know that Spirit is bringing you something more. Your spirit team is active, and that there are things energetically in the works. So, if you are dealing with this specific situation, definitely you don't have to feel like you have to place it in the comments, but you can go on ahead and email me if this is your specific message. But for others in the collectives, this message may resonate on a different level if this is not your specific situation. Just something here about encouragement when we are dealing with challenges, difficulties, maybe unforeseen circumstances that we are now presently dealing with that don't feel in alignment, and really how to learn from these experiences and move through these challenging energies. So guys, we are going to pull some cards here and just understand a little bit more on what you can do if you're feeling challenged in the energy with your circumstances presently, and how to move through that. And definitely, if there's any information coming up around this specific download, hopefully we'll have some information coming up in the cards to assist with that as well. Okay guys, so let's go on ahead and clear out the space, and let's go on ahead and get into the card pull. So I have 3 decks here with me today for today's download. I have the Akashic Records Oracle deck, I have Work Your Light, and I have the Woodland Wardens. So the space has already been cleared, and energized. And the decks are definitely pre-shuffled. So I'm just going to go on ahead and just give the Akashic Records deck just a little bit of a shuffle here. And we will see what is going on with this energy. Spirit, any messages associated with the energy or energies that I'm picking up in this reading? Or just any general messages for the collectives on moving through challenges. So we have Speak Your Truth. This was the first card to pop up. And this one talks about you've stayed silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. Why am I getting the feeling that somebody spoke up about something, or somebody stood in their truth, or maybe was not in agreement with something here that happened in relation to utilizing the throat chakra, and maybe the resulting effects of that was maybe this energy needing to leave the space. Let me see. We dropped a card here. Let me see where this hit the floor. Okay, we have Be Present. Be Present was the next card. And this one talks about, let's see, you are undergrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Yeah, I am picking up, guys, that as far as the download goes, like the specific energies associated with the download, somebody spoke up about something that they were in their head about. It's like they spoke up about something that's been bothering them, or something that has been a problem. And in doing this, this created a situation where they had to leave a space. So it's possible that this homelessness is not related to like a financial loss of a house. It might be a financial loss involved or incurred here, but it's something more so about having to leave a space due to speaking some sort of truth. This is very interesting because I was not thinking this was the direction the reading was going. Let me see if we can get a little more understanding. Spirit, a little more clarity on this, please. A little more clarity on this. This one wanted to pop. Discovery. Okay. We have new ideas. People or opportunities may be coming your way. While there is still work to do to reach your goal, you may discover some new strengths and passions along the way. Yeah, so there's something here. Wow. I'm picking up, just looking at the way the cards came out here. Somebody was speaking their truth about something they discovered. It's something they found out. Definitely from moving out of the space, whatever space this energy was in, probably wasn't in alignment with them after whatever it was came out, or whatever they found out. And so they left the space. That's what I'm picking up. Because as I mentioned before, this energy, the specific energy, they own some sort of lot where they're selling goods, you know, holiday-based items or Christmas trees and things. So it's not that this energy doesn't have any resources at all. It's that they're utilizing their resources right now because it looks like the homelessness was unexpected. It was not something they were expecting or saw coming down the line. It's almost like, yeah, confirmation. It's almost like this energy spoke their truth about something that, you know, was revealed or came to light. They discovered something. Spirit, give us some more clarity on this. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have the Have Faith card. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Something that this energy discovered that had to do with a belief that they were holding, but they discovered something about it. They spoke their truth and it caused them to leave. That's interesting. Also, collectives, for those of you who are resonating either with the specific message or the general message of how to move through challenges, because there's been an energy coming up in the readings lately about things being revealed, things coming to light. And as these revelations, these things come to light, there's going to be some emotional processing. Okay, so some of these are going to really strike at core beliefs or things that we've held for a very long time. And having a greater understanding of what was really going on, but also needing to process how that affects the way that we viewed our experience, our world, situations, relationships, problems we've had in the past. It's foundational information that's coming to light here. So also there's some messaging in here about generally speaking your truth and being present with that as you discover and understand more things, and having faith that this information or whatever it is that you are now understanding more fully is actually for your greater good, and that your spirit team, your guides, those who support you are helping you to move down that path by helping this information, whatever it is, to come to you, to help you to come into more of a state of clarity so that way you can be on your path. So there's something here about that. Wow, that's a lot of cards. Let's see if we can get like one or two cards to pop out here. Spirit, any more clarifying information from this deck on this energy or this topic? Oops, there we go. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, you're being encouraged to take charge. So it says you're taking a back seat in a relationship or situation, and it may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. Okay, this is confirmation for me of what I was picking up, that somebody has left, looks like a relationship of some kind, something that they found out about. They spoke their truth about something they discovered, and they ended up having to take charge. This energy had to jump in the driver's seat. Maybe they were kind of taking the back seat due to just an easiness or a belief that everything was fine in the situation, or everything was okay, or just not being aware that there were some problems and issues, whatever this is. And so there wasn't an energy of being present with whatever this relationship was. Due to whatever information they found out, they ended up needing to leave the relationship, is what it looks like. And that might be why they had to kind of hit the road, so to speak. But this is due to an energy of understanding that they needed to take charge with something and get out of the back seat, get back in the front seat behind the steering wheel, and start directing things in their life again due to whatever this information is that came out. So definitely strong encouragement to have faith that everything is happening for your best results and for you to get on your life path, your soul path, to be present with what it is you're here to do. But definitely picking up, this energy is challenging right now. I can see that. But definitely I am picking up also something more is coming, and it's because whomever this energy is, and just also on that general note of moving through challenges choosing to be bold in the energy and taking a step in alignment with your soul path opens doorways, because it sends out an energetic signal, message, frequency. I'm ready for change. You know, I understand now what's happening here, and this isn't good for me. This isn't healthy for me, and I'm ready for change. And then you take that step, and the universe adds to it. You are amplifying a signal that says, I am ready for something more. And then you are drawing energy of like frequency. So there is something here in today's reading in relation to that. Let me grab something here out of the Woodland Wardens deck. Let's just see what we have here. Spirit, any more information on this energy, or maybe notes for the collectives who are dealing with challenges at this time, and how they can really be present, step into this energy of boldness in relation to their soul path. As new information is coming to light, things are being revealed, the veil is being lifted, or anything you feel is important or valuable for the collectives to hear in this reading. Messages, please. Okay. So we have 3 cards that came out, guys. We have the lizard and the pitcher plant. Stagnation. Yeah, it's in reverse. Number 12 on the table as well. By the way, guys, I don't know if I mentioned it. The date. Maybe I mentioned it. I don't know. But we are in the month of December. That is interesting. Number 12. Something about some stagnation, potentially, that whomever resonates with this message was feeling during the month of December, or maybe just in general, and maybe something shifted in December. But stagnation's in reverse. So it looks to me like something changed, like just this month. Maybe this energy, or whomever resonates with this energy, has learned some new information recently that has changed their viewpoint about a relationship. And maybe the relationship was stagnant, or maybe the person or energy was feeling stagnant about the relationship. Maybe they're understanding why. But that stagnancy is over. And this is what I meant about something more is coming, like things are about to change. Whomever this message resonates with, haven't taken this step to move away from the energy that was helping with that state of stagnancy, has actually created a whole new chain of events just by leaving the situation. And then we have number 11. That is so interesting. Number 11 on the table, the goat and the willow, overcoming obstacles. This is also in reverse. There was some sort of obstacle. Maybe it was a hidden thing, an untruth. There was some sort of obstacle associated with this relationship. Or the relationship was an obstacle to growth. There's something here about stagnation and the obstacle, because they popped up right behind each other. Both of these cards came out back to back. So it looks like something about this relationship was creating difficulties or challenges with moving forward energetically for whomever resonates with this message, and literally was causing stagnation. And it could be just the truth of understanding that something was low vibrational or wasn't beneficial, and then speaking up about those areas and finding that the other participant in the relationship, whether it was in, like a romantic relationship, a business relationship, a friendship, a friend group, whatever, maybe these energies were not in alignment with what was said, which caused the energy associated with this download to leave the situation. And it's looking like they probably made the right choice, because something wasn't changing here. That's why we see the stagnancy in energy. Yeah, confirmation. And then we have number 22 on the table. A lot of 2 energy here, 222. That might be a number that's popping up for you recently if you resonate with this energy. We have the owl and hop. So wisdom. There's some sort of knowledge, and this is what I keep saying, some sort of knowledge that came to your attention. Some information that came to your attention that motivated you to like get up and leave. Even with the goat in the willow card, overcoming obstacles, we see the goat like leaping out of the bramble. It's something in this energy about whatever you learned causing you to leap into motion, which makes sense with the download because the energy I picked up on was not prepared to have to leave. They're in their car presently in a lot that they own where they sell holiday goods. It sounds like they weren't prepared to have to leave or to make preparations to go stay elsewhere. Sounds like this was sudden, almost like they leapt into action when they saw something, understood something, spoke up about it, and whatever happened, happened. Any other energy for the collectives on this, Spirit? We're still in the Woodland Wardens deck. We're going to see if there's any other energy coming up. And we're going to go to Work Your Light Oracle after that, because we're just going to pull something up here for encouragement. So we have the raccoon and the sycamore. We have curiosity. Something was curious in the energy. Something, this energy or whomever resonates with this message is curious about. Spirit, can we get clarity on curiosity? The raccoon and the sycamore. 33 is on the table. What was this energy curious about, Spirit? Because it looks like they're on the move. What are they curious about? Do we need to go to the next deck? Oh, let's see what we've got here. The rooster and the sunflower. Communication. Something about communication and curiosity. Maybe some sort of curious or strange communication. Oh. Okay, speak your truth. Okay, what I think I'm looking at here is someone, I think somebody found some messages or some communication from someone that they were engaged in a relationship with. Yikes. Yeah, it was something that this energy associated with this download was curious about. And maybe they did some digging into something and found some communication. And then they spoke up about it. And that whatever happened after that, it didn't go in a direction that caused them to want to stay. So they leapt into action. The goat and the willow, overcoming obstacles. That's the leaping goat. They moved into action. And you know, when I think about the owl and hop card that followed the goat and the willow card, you know, the owl signifies wisdom, vision, you know, insight, like a sharpness of mind and clarity. Something that they gained wisdom and knowledge about when they engaged in this energy of curiosity, some sort of communication that whomever they were in relationship with caused them to leave, looks like. So I don't know. It's starting to look like third party energy potentially. And that might be why this energy kind of had to unexpectedly leave their home. So maybe this is somebody someone lives with, a life partner, a companion, a spouse. I'm definitely picking up a masculine energy here. Doesn't mean it has to be a male. Could just be someone who operates out of their masculine energy. Maybe somebody who left home recently due to some issues in a marriage or a relationship. Yeah, and then we have number 20 on the table. More 2 energy. The Cayman and the Poppy. Dreams. Maybe somebody wants to move towards their dreams at this point. Maybe there's some stagnation energy that this relationship kind of, it didn't support what the person wanted to do with their life or what they were passionate about. Because dreams is in reverse, so it looks like this energy associated with this reading was not able to really focus on their dreams. And this is supported by the stagnation card in reverse. And then we have 35 on the table, the ladybug and sweet pea. Happiness. Yeah, there's something is coming. And this is why I said, you know, for whomever resonates with this message, and definitely love and light to you, because I can see this is a challenging time that you're going through, and that's fair. There's something here about your courage in speaking up once you understood the truth, and then taking a step, leaping into action, even without having all of the pieces in alignment, everything you needed in place. You knew that it was time to leave. And what is going to follow that? What's coming? Happiness. Your happiness was in reverse. Confirmation inside of this relationship. Your happiness was in reverse. But what's coming is the opportunity to actually experience happiness. This is why you had to take charge and get out of the back seat of the car. The car was moving either way, but you were sitting in the back seat. You had to get to the front seat, grab hold of the steering wheel, and pick a direction. This has created a universal frequency or resonation. What am I trying to say? You are resonating differently on a universal level. You have sent a different energy out by taking this action. And this is why I say better things are coming, because you've stepped into an energy of self-empowerment here. And you're basically stating to the universe, I am ready to take charge. I am ready to experience happiness. I am ready to get on my soul path. I am ready for more. And definitely when you send that frequency out, that like frequency will come back to you. Universal principles. So yeah, there's something more coming here. And we have productivity. Number 26 is on the table. The bee and pomegranate. Productivity. So yes, definitely. We have the ladybug in the previous card of happiness, and now we have the bee. So very busy, productive type creatures. And I'm not talking about the beetles that we see around Michigan all the time now, which are not really like real ladybugs, and they're kind of annoying and they're kind of stinky. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about like actual ladybugs, the ones that were red with the black dots on their back. Super cute when they popped up, and they were just friendly, adorable, busy. They were happy. And that's really what's coming through in that energy. And even with the bee and the pomegranate, you know, a bee that's busy pollinating and flying from flower to flower and busy about its business and productive. There is a productive energy that's coming your way. And this is the complete opposite of the energy that you were in, which was stagnation. The lizard and the pitcher plant. There was nothing going on. This energy that you were in with this relationship was an energy that was not in alignment with you making forward progress. That's where the stagnation energy was coming from. Now, having leapt into action and taken a step in a different direction, you're about to see more happiness and more productivity coming your way. So just hang in there, whomever this message resonates with. Definitely better things coming your way. Any other messages out of the Woodland Wardens deck, please? Any other messages? Yeah, we're going to go on ahead and get into the Work Your Light deck. And we're just going to grab a card here for encouragement to close out. And definitely collectives, like I said, if this is not your specific message, because this is a very specific message, like the download. But there's a lot that can be learned here from this particular download in relation to challenges, stifling, stagnant relationships that are low vibrational, or when we understand things more fully and we need to take action, really the importance of jumping into action and the signal that sends out universally and how that helps us to get on our path, because we want to draw energies into our vortex that are associated with what we want to experience. If we're in stagnant energy, we're probably going to be drawing more stagnant energy. So we have to take a step to get out of that. So there's a lesson in here for everyone today. Let's grab a card from Work Your Light just to close out. Really great deck by Rebecca Campbell. One of my favorites. I haven't used it in a while. So let's see what messaging is coming through today. Messages for the collective, Spirit. Closing message, please. Closing message for the collectives, please. Yeah, we have trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So this is talking about, because in this image here, the three images of individuals on this card, they're all holding the region right around their solar plexus, just below their heart chakra. So we also see that their pineal is lit up. So there's something here about maybe a small feeling, an intuitive hit, something that seems like a small voice that's giving you guidance or telling you when to move, where to move, how to move. That is your intuitive voice. That intuitive voice is tied in with your guides and with source energy. And maybe possibly over the years, possibly you might have been someone who relied more on logical thought or, referencing things, against other experiences or core beliefs, or, doing more so what, others expected of you, whatever it is. But you're really being encouraged here to tap into that deeper inner knowing. That's that direct cord, that link with your higher self, and that part of yourself that is attached to your spirit team, your guides. You're going to really need to tap into it at this time for where you're at, because you're walking into some new areas that are not well known to you. And so you're really getting encouragement to tap in to your higher self and to that deep inner knowing, and to really develop it, because it's a small voice now, but it's going to become bigger as you work with that part of yourself. And this is the voice that's going to help you as you move down this new pathway, because I'm picking up, for whomever this message resonates with, there's a lot of just like old behavioral patterns, stagnant energy associated with core beliefs, just kind of doing the same thing over and over again. This is that reference to sitting in the back seat of the car and the car just driving. You're being encouraged, because whomever you are, you're a light worker. You're being encouraged to get in the front seat and take command of the vehicle. And how are you going to do that? Well, you got to put your navigation up in your car. and your navigation is connected to something very ancient, something very wise, within yourself and without yourself, on the outside and on the inside. So really strong messaging here today from the Work Your Light about what is coming, the happiness, the productivity. You are learning new mapping to guide you to these spaces. Let's read the Trust the Niggling card. Let's see if I can find that one. Here we go. Trust the niggle. So the niggling feeling, that annoying, niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying, niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. What did I say? Getting out of the core beliefs and doing things the old way. It's time. So it says it's exhausting, and until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often, we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. Did you guys hear that? Many people that think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but it's actually something that we pick up on through the body. So it takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. So the Work Your Light inquiry is, what is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? Guys, I don't think there's much I need to say about that. That was spot on. For those of you who are going through challenges, maybe you're in relationships or situations that encourage an energy of stagnancy. If there's a strong intuitive hint or just a soft, quiet voice, you're being encouraged. Take heed and pay attention. So guys, all of this is going to lead you into a direction towards more happiness and more productivity. So please know, for those of you who resonate with today's energy, that things are about to change, but that first step has to happen with you. And I definitely send so much support and love and light to you guys today. Definitely happy holidays to you. Take time out for self-care, and definitely take time out to listen to your inner voice. So I want to thank all of you who are with me for the reading today. Please, if the energy resonates, like, share, subscribe if you find the messages beneficial. And I definitely look forward to being with you in the next message. Once again, guys, my name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. Love and light.